What's up? Okay, hello fam. So my name is Spencer. It's been a long time, so I think it's been 8 months, 7 months, 7 months that I posted a video. Um, After my barber messed with my hair, which is I did a video about. I just haven't done my hair a lot. It's lopsided, like you guys can tell, very obviously it's lopsided. I've just been letting it grow out. I might be getting it trimmed up soon. I still haven't quite decided. And so I figured at least before I do that, I might as well make another video with it how it is, showing people that there is a progress to letting your hair grow out. But mainly this video is going to be about man buns, because that is one thing that I do for work. I do it on a very regular basis, just always just throw my hair up in a bun. And there are 3 different ones that I do. Well, kind of more like 2, but 2 different variations of the first one. So let's get started. Okay, so there are 2 ways to get your hair wet. One, just come out of the shower. I guess 3. So one, just come out of the shower, towel wash your hair, and then you do it, which is what I do most of the time. Or you can just get your head under a sink or the tub, and then it's wet that way. Then you just dry wash it. Or what I do quite frequently is, instead of getting completely wet and dry towel washing it, you just get your hands wet with some water and then just run your fingers through your hair. Okay. Now that it is wet, you can do 2 things. You can either just kind of brush it all back. It gives it a little more of a messy look when it's in the bun, or you can actually comb it. It's a little more of a tighter bun. I usually do more of a messy type look, but depending which one I do. For the first and second one I'm going to show you, I normally do it this way. And for the third one, I always comb it, because then it's a little more tighter and in together. Okay, so number one. What you do is you just get it all back. Okay, now after it's wet, what you want to do is you want to use both your hands to pull it back together tight, so all your hair is tight. And I like to do that a few times just so I know that I have all the hairs. And then you grasp it in one hand that has the hair tie on it, and then you pull it down around your hand and then twist it, and then go over again. You switch hands and you twist it, and as many times you go over just depends on how thick your hair is, how elastic your hair tie is. And so once you have the last one, you pull over about halfway, depending on how much hair you want out, which I usually do about that much, just so it's enough. And then any excess you have, I usually pull kind of off to one side. Actually, no, I pull off to this side. So I pull off to one side, so you got a little more texture into your hair. There's a little extra something there, depending on how long your hair is. Depends if you can do this or not. I have you guys a 360 view. And then the second one is pretty similar, and this only works if you have really long hair. So this one, it's pretty much the same thing, just kind of how you do it. You pull all the hair together again, but then you try to get as low as you can. So you don't even, when you normally do a man bun, you go to the base of your head. But this one, I go, or the base, not of your head, the base of your hairline. But this one, I go lower than my hairline. And this one, you have to do it very tight. And so this way, the bun doesn't show. And so for some occasions, I prefer doing this, because then you just kind of have a nice slicked back look. You don't necessarily have the big man bun. So there's the first and second one. And then on to the third. I like to have my hair a little more damp or wet for this hairstyle, so I'm going to get it wet again. Okay, so I am in the process of moving, and right now I can't actually find a comb. But right here, for the third man bun, this is where I'd comb my hair down. I should still be able to get it looking quite nice even without combing it, but I'd recommend to comb it down before this hairstyle. Wardrobe misfunction here. Okay, so this one you do the same. You start, you pull it all the way back, and then the difference here is you need it really tight, and I like to hold this hair and then you start twisting the end, because if you don't do that, this hair gets all twisted and then you don't have a clean finish when you are done. You know, it's all tangled, which does look good for certain occasions, but I usually use this hairstyle, this man bun, for a more fancy occasion, just because it's in my mind, a little cleaner. And so you twist it up and then lay it down together, so it's actually a little bun. And your hair needs to be decently long for this one. I've only been able to do it the last month or so. And then kind of position it to where you want it. And then there's that man bun. So we do another 360 view of that. And then there are my 3 man buns. If you guys have any other questions of any hairstyles, things you need to fix, fashion sense, which I don't have a great sense of it, but you know, on there I like to talk. So any questions you have, any videos you'd like, you know, anything you think I should change, just any suggestions would be amazing, would help 100%. So thank you guys and have a good day. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.